RAGBRAI XLI, which is RAGBRAI 41, begins in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And the 41st edition will start at the Mid-America Center, which is the site of our RAGBRAI Expo. It's the largest expo for bicycles in the Midwest. So it was a site back in 2008. It was a great site, actually 2009. It was a great site for all of RAGBRAIers, and we look forward to going back. The cycling will start that Sunday morning as we head towards Harlem. We'll go through some great RAGBRAI towns along the Loess Hills. We'll actually run parallel, so we're not going over them too bad. So the climb that day is not too bad. 56-mile day. We go through some great towns like Underwood, Neola, Minden, Shelby, pass through Tenon as well on the way into Harlan. So it's going to be a nice first day, 56 miles ballpark. The next day is a little tougher. As we get to Harlan, the mileage gets a little steeper as we go to 83 miles. So Harlem was another one of those great stops back in 2008, but as we leave, the day gets pretty long. We're going to go to the east, going through Kimballton. For people that want some extra miles, we have the Karras Loop, which is named after the founder, John Karras. That'll make it a 100-plus mile day. The loop town will be Elkhorn this year. It's a traditional Danish town, just like Kimballton. And so the people that want to take that extra Karras Loop, they're going to get that 100-miler in. From there, we'll keep going along Highway 44, going through some great towns of Hamlin, who's known for one of the best pork tenderloins in the entire state. Go to Guthrie Center, another great RAGBRAI host. Then we'll turn north towards Springbrook State Park, one of the best hills in all of Iowa. That'll surely elicit some moans and groans, but Springbrook is going to have a great hill. Keep going along to Yale, which picks up where one of those Raccoon River Valley Trail towns are, before we head into Perry. And Perry's going to be a great overnight town. We're expecting a lot of people there. Perry hasn't hosted in over 10 years, so a lot of excitement around Perry. The next day is a 50-mile day from Perry to Des Moines. We're going to go through some towns we haven't been through in quite a while, going through Minburn and Dallas Center, and then we've never been to Van Meter before heading through West Des Moines into Des Moines. The exact route into Des Moines will be determined by the local authorities, and that'll probably come out a little bit before RAGBRAI is settled. So we're looking forward to a great overnight town in Des Moines. Most of the activities will be in downtown Des Moines is what we're hearing, and we're looking forward to a lot of fun. Another 50-mile day comes out of Des Moines on the way down to Knoxville. Just a couple of towns on the route that day. We go through Runnels, go through Monroe, and then one of the most scenic bike rides that we're going to ever see when we come over Red Rock Lake into Knoxville. So coming over the bridge, mile-plus bridge into Knoxville, is definitely going to be one of the most picturesque bike rides you'll ever see. Knoxville hasn't hosted in over 10 years as well, so we're looking forward to another stop down there. The ride from Knoxville over to Oskaloosa is another 50-miler. Again, a breathtaking ride that morning as we go over the dam, the Red Rock Dam, on the way to Pella, one of the most scenic towns in all of Iowa, Pella, Iowa, with their tradition, their Dutch tradition, the pastries, the Dutch letters, etc., is going to be on full display on RAGBRAI. After we leave Pella, we're going to head south, go down to Bussey, through Beacon, and then into Oskaloosa. And Oskaloosa is the home of William Penn University, as well as just one of the best squares you're going to see in all of Iowa. They've had a band that's been playing, their municipal band has been playing over 100 years in their center square, so they'll be on full display on RAGBRAI since they always play Thursday night. So Oskaloosa is going to be a great overnight town. One more 50-miler from Oskaloosa down to Fairfield, and it'll go through some towns such as Cedar, Fremont, through Hedrick, Packwood, towns like that, all the way down to Fairfield. And again, a 50-mile day. Another neat square down in Fairfield. Haven't been there in, I believe, 16 years, so it's been a long time since we've been to Fairfield. But they're ready for all the visitors. They've got 38 independently owned restaurants that are in Fairfield, so I won't have that chain fare for you in Fairfield. Then the last day is a traditional ride down to the Mississippi River. We're going to go through the villages of Van Buren, which is going through Birmingham, down to Keosauqua, Bentonsport, Bonaparte, through West Point and down just a beautiful downhill that you'll see the Mississippi River opening up as we head to Fort Madison. We'll dip right at Riverside Park, where you'll have a great view of Fort Madison and the mighty Mississippi River for the climactic tire dip. So looking forward to it. 406 miles in total for RAGBRAI 41, July 21 through 27, and looking forward to it.